Winner, Jenner, Kendall and Kylie.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
Now, how long have you two been sisters for?
Like 5 years now, right?
So you know, they got a lady up in they closed the doors, about 250 people in there. They have a lady at the front.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel. City boy! All right, you guys, I'm checking out funniest Theo Von moments talking to women. Yeah. We're going to see where this goes, because this dude he's insane. He's insane. He's got some of the best stories. He's had a turbulent life, so he has some of the greatest stories. But the way he interprets and just does interviews is super tight. He's just an open book, and I like it. Anyways, if I'm kind of stiff, you guys, I'm still dealing with my shoulder. Actually, this is only day 2 of being home, and I know these videos release a little later, so you might see this in a month or something. Like, is your shoulder still hurt? By then, it should be healed. But I went to Mexico to the CPI, Cellular Performance Institute, to get stem cells for the tears in both of my shoulders. But anyways, all that's on this channel if you want to check out the vlogs. Let's go. We rocking with Theo Von, funniest moments talking to women. And we'll see. We'll see where this goes, man. If you want to support me, like, share, comment, subscribe on the videos or the channel. And link in the description to my other channels. Boom, bye.
Winner, Jenner, Kendall and Kylie.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
It's crazy because I feel like, I don't know when this was, but obvious Theo's younger. But, you know, I've seen pictures of I don't know, the Jenners, I think. I get confused with the Kardashians and the Jenners. I think they're like similar or something, but they look different now because they be getting that work done. It's kind of actually interesting.
Now, how long have you two been sisters for?
Like 5 years now, right?
So you know, they got a lady up in they closed the doors, about 250 people in there. They have a lady at the front. They got her spread eagle, you know what I'm saying? Which I think should be our national bird, you know what I'm saying? Boy, I salute that, dude. I doubt any brothers would kneel if they fucking let that thing fly across the stadium. I know that.
I hope you write that down. That's really funny.
Well, I mean, that's just what's going on, you know?
To my head, because I would not date a single comic for the rest.
He snapped. We know what the eagle represents. Freedom. But this dude talking about, anyways, how he flipped spread eagle and that no one would kneel anymore at football games. That's insane.
I know that.
I hope you write that down. That's really funny.
Well, I mean, that's just what's going on, you know?
To my head, because I would not date a single comic for the rest of my life. And, that's a fact.
Look, I could get a new job. I could easily open up a poke shop.
Poke.
I could sell poke, man. Easily. Always, I wanted to talk about orgasmic meditation because I got into that for a while. I wanted to talk about some other things, but we're gonna have to do it at a different time because.
Do you know how to do OM?
I was in there.
You got in and.
I was in, yeah. I was in for like 6 months. Oh, dude, I got bit by a fucking Bichon up in Topanga Canyon touching some lady. Yeah. And it was all sanctioned. This was sanctioned, you know, by the commission or whatever. This was legal.
It was an American stomach. I don't care what his culture is.
What? What was that called? What? I ain't never heard. I've heard of Tantra. I heard of cunnilingus. Okay.
That thing is not steel clad. Yeah, that's not metal clad. Yeah, he has diarrhea all day long.
Oh, yeah.
On oatmeal. You know?
He actually looks like where diarrhea started. If somebody were to, I don't know if they can trace it, but I can see suddenly the fuzz just showing up at y'all's door.
I mean, look.
Kicking it down and Bobby's just on the john, you know, just looking up.
There weren't that many female comics like when I started. Like now there's like a ton, but I felt like
I had like you, Barry Sobel,
Judy Tenuta, Phyllis Diller.
No, there weren't as many. Undeniably cute. Bobby's so probably cute. Bobby, it's crazy. Even Bobby versus a black baby, I'd pick Bobby. And that's wild. You know, usually black baby wins.
Black babies are the cutest.
You know what I'm saying? Paper rocks black baby. Black baby wins every time, dude. But you do paper Bobby black baby, dude. Bobby beats black baby sometimes, man. Oh, dang.
I was like, okay. I thought you were going to put me in a headlock. You making me bath salts.
Bath salts are... People die from them, though, huh?
Yeah. Well, we gonna do the right thing with the bath salts.
Okay, I'm just saying because.
Maybe she's trying to get rid of me.
Yeah, if somebody rolls up. Yeah.
I never thought about it. I'm gonna call her.
Yeah, man, that's swimmer's mess. They
That's
call
it.
it.
That's it.
That shit. That's
That's some hardcore stuff.
I think one day Elon Musk is going to put a gun magnet in the sky, and they're all going to go right up there and just zoom to it, and we'll be
It's
cured.
kind of amazing, but it'll
I think it could
lift
happen.
up cars also.
Well, fuck it. Sometimes you got to. Hey, dude, look. Just select Toyotas, and some of them need to go. One time, the only game I ever went to for the Lakers was when Kobe scored 81 points. It's the only game I've ever been to in my whole life. And I shared like a bowl of peanuts in like some fancy club lounge. It was for players only, I think. And then I got a picture of Chris next to Chris Rock by the bathroom, and he was not happy about it. And I made his wife take it. I asked his wife to take it. And didn't make her do anything. This isn't a Me Too.
What are the words? Can you reveal what are some of the things?
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, this dude's kind of wild. I need to watch his podcast more. I've been on some shit where like I be trying to figure out how to get to this bag, right? Run up the bag. So I'm always watching stuff about money. You know what I mean? Like if we're keeping it real. I do watch like Kill Tony and some stuff for entertainment here and there. But essentially, I'm watching stuff to help me find content on YouTube to talk about, to react to engage with people, or to make money. But his podcast is actually kind of lit.
Things that women can say to direct you in different ways?
Yeah, higher, lower, more pressure, less pressure. Can you go a little faster, please? Can you go a little slower,
Okay.
please? To the right, to the left. Now slide. No. And that was a joke I did use one time in the thing, and it got a couple people to laugh, and one lady even farted a couple people over when I did. Leave out of there, dude, you feel like damn just, John Wayne Gacy or whatever. Who's the John Wayne? Sorry. Yeah, Gacy's a serial killer. But you feel like, like you have like, in your fingertips, you have the magic.
Yeah.
Because you got a woman off, you didn't get anything, you didn't bust, so you got all this chi built up, so you're rolling around town just with a magic touch, you got that King Midas, you got that clitoral King Midas you're running around. Who did we have? We had this dude named Brian, Brian Purvis, the first wigger ever, and they don't have him anymore. They have a couple left, I think, outside of maybe Cincinnati.
Yeah.
But he was like the first white kid that ever wanted to be black, and they'd never seen it before. And they put him in mentally handicapped classes because they thought he was mentally challenged.
Is that what they used to do with wiggers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know. They'd never seen it before.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they put him in there.
Wow. I can
So they
see
had
that.
people that were really, people that were just, didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Deaf people, blind people that were, free-base victims, all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you just had Brian's Purvis just dribbling an invisible basketball, just wearing a fucking Charlotte Hornets pullover, starter pullover, Apex. And just fucking, blowing menthols and fucking yelling at people.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, man, we don't know what he has,
Is Brian still in an institution or is he out?
No, he's out. Somebody sent me a picture of him the other day. I think he's in prison somewhere, he's in jail, or in or out of jail. But
Yeah.
I wish him well. He's a nice kid. He still looks the same. Had nice eyes. I remember that. He had pretty eyes for a young fella that had a rare disease,
Yeah.
But he was one of the wildest locally,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
people didn't know what was going on. They're like, oh, we don't know,
Yeah.
Science doesn't know.
Yeah.
And he was just, nothing was wrong. He was just, he bought Shaquille O'Neal's rap album and he just watched Space Jam all the time.
Yeah.
And he listened to Boys to Men. He was just wig it up.
Back to the secret, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, this is even... That concept is insane because my dad used to teach a special ed class. This school closed down eventually, but it was Irving Middle School in Colorado Springs. He used to help. He was a part of that. And that would have been wild if they were like, oh, yo, what they said, wigger. Like they're just putting wiggers in special ed. Yo, that is insane. Yo, that whole concept is insane. It sounds like a really good stand-up bit or even a movie of some sorts. Now that I think about it, that's crazy. Anyways, let's see what Whitney Cummings, and then that was Nikki Glazer, I think. Glazer, I don't know.
Was wrong. He was just, he bought Shaquille O'Neal's rap album and he just watched Space Jam all the time.
Yeah.
And he listened to Boys to Men. He was just wig it up.
Back to the secret, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My dirty little secret. And one time I was with my boyfriend and I had put deodorant on and he, I guess, licked or his mouth was
Yeah.
on something. And then I kind of opened my eyes and I just saw him go,
Yeah.
I was like, you know when you get deodorant in your mouth, like it's such an unmistakable consistency.
Oh, definitely, dude.
Because it like part of your tongue like goes numb.
Oh, that's called a. Oh, dude, that's called the.
That's not called.
I think it's called a Hartford back alley. Yeah, that's out of Connecticut. That's at Hartford back alley. When you actually lick a girl's armpit, you get deodorant in your mouth. You know.
And like, you know how it's like gets real dry.
Oh yeah.
Like on your tongue.
Oh, because it's an antiperspirant, so it takes all the fucking moisture out of your tongue.
It's the aluminum.
All of a sudden, you just got that like sandpaper on the tip of your tongue. And I saw him because I remember he did it, and I like squinted just to look over to see what he was doing. He was like,
My buddy used to do that when his grandmother would be too loud. He put a little bit of deodorant on her tongue.
no, he didn't.
Yeah, he did have her quiet down a little bit, and she didn't mind it. I don't think because a little bit of attention. But one thing I want to say is this. So
Bro, he just be flipping, and I'm like, is this real though? I don't really know. Because he just flips it so fast. That's crazy.
I will say this though.
All right, you guys. We rocking with Theo. Y'all know I F with Theo. Like, I'm familiar with Theo. I didn't know how crazy he was with his just personality funny. I knew he was a funny stand-up, but good Lord almighty. Anyways, we're rocking with Theo Von's funniest moments talking to women. This is going to be part 1. I'm going to do a part 2 because we're about halfway through. We got about 11 minutes on the video. So you know how I do. I shake it up, mix it up. But the ones that I'm not breaking up are these fat electrician reactions. His shit is crazy. Some of those stories be long, but like you can't make a part 1 or 2 of those. Those are just crazy. But when you're just dealing with these clips, it's all good intent. Anyways, you guys support Theo Von. Also, all the people, Bobby the comedian, Nikki Glazer, Whitney Cummings. I think most of them I've reacted to on this channel when I do my comedy reactions. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're supporting them, buying tickets to the shows. Check out his podcast. I'm going to check out his podcast more like when I'm on my entertainment vibe, which is rare. I'm trying to get this money. Anyways, ooh, this shoulder is crazy. Just moving that. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on part 2 if you dare. If you must, holla.
City boy, city boy.